And Matt, we are just southeast of I-25 and Harmony Road, and you can see by just looking behind me, I am standing in where there's not supposed to be water, and as we kind of pan out, you can see this is somebody's backyard, and the water comes up almost to my knees. Just to give you a better understanding of the layout here, as we kind of pan over, this is where the person's home is. The homeowner kind enough to let us in their backyard. Their home completely fine because it's up on a hill, but as we pan back down, you can start to see where their yard is, and then you can start to see where all this flooding is, even their shed halfway underwater. The homeowner here tells me that every year they do get some flooding during the runoff season, but never to this extent. Now, I want you to take a look at how far out width-wise the Poudre River has really expanded. You see that massive tree to the right. Then if we go all the way over to the left at the end of that fence line, that little tree that's kind of hanging to the left, she tells me that's normally where the banks of the Poudre River end. So it looks like to me the river has maybe expanded in width 3 to 4 times its normal width. And we have followed the Poudre River all the way from Fort Collins through Greeley. Here's some video of Fern Avenue Bridge that we shot earlier today. This is near Greeley Airport. You can see the Poudre almost hitting the bottom of the bridge, and the banks have expanded. Several of the floodplains in that area completely saturated. So the little bit of rain that we're actually getting right now, that is going to cause flooding because the ground is so wet. West of there, we check 71st Avenue. You can see that's one of the roads still closed in Greeley. The cities monitor the levels there each day. As of earlier this afternoon, the water was down compared to Wednesday. Now, this afternoon in Loveland, they closed all 4 underpasses. That's along the Big Thompson River, and that's because of the flooding that's happening there. That's just a bike trail. They tell me they're monitoring the situation. They actually did have to close down one county road there just because of a little bit water toppling. But back here live, you can see how this Poudre River is just completely expanded outside of its banks. The water is moving, and now we are getting a little bit of rain, which we haven't had for the last couple hours. So they're going to be monitoring the levels closely here in Larimer County as well as Weld County. They've also got sandbagging locations all over Larimer County for any homeowners or businesses that want to pick up those sandbags. Live in Fort Collins, Lindsay Sablon, 7 News.